What's up, ladies and germs, and welcome to the Chili Con Queso Podcast. We're here live. It's been ages. This is episode 5. I'm here live with John Kegley, Eric Kegley, special guest Anthony Rodriguez, and I myself am Rolly Gutierrez. Let us begin. So, we all finally got a chance to see Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition, and now we're going to talk about it like 6,000 fucking years later. And we brought the chief shitter of the movie, of the theatrical cut, Anthony Rodriguez, live here in full effect. And then he saw the Ultimate Edition and changed opinion. So we'll let you start off the podcast on our first topic.
Well, thanks. I was going to start negative and then go into positive, but...
I gave it all away.
You gave away
Spoilers.
You gave away the whole thing there.
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't like Batman vs. Superman when it came out in theaters. I thought it was just bad, man. Like, for the first hour and 40 minutes, nothing was happening. It was confusing. The whole early sequence in the desert made absolutely no sense. And it looked like it was edited with like a chainsaw or something. It was just choppy and didn't flow right. It felt weird watching the movie. So yeah, I didn't like the movie at all. But then I caught the Ultimate Edition, and you know, that kind of movie needed 3 hours to really tell. Because, you know, you got 3 main characters in there, and it's too much story needed in a summer blockbuster. You know, you can't put those 3 main characters and expect them to work in a 2 hour and 15-minute movie. You need a good 3 hours just to flesh them out.
Yeah, I think they should have released the Ultimate Edition because the theatrical one was very shitty, in my opinion.
Yeah, I kind of agree with what Anthony was saying about how the movie did feel like it was just cut up and unrecognizable, and it probably was to Zack Snyder. And I feel bad for how the Sad Affleck came about, and Zack Snyder's interviews and everything. Like it was sad. Almost.
It looked like someone at Warner Brothers said, "Oh shit, we need to play a movie that's going to be 2 hours and 20 minutes so we can get X amount of repeats in Y amount of theaters and make Z amount of money."
And the meeting went something like this, like, okay, that decision is off the table. Now next one, post-credit scene. What do you guys think? No.
Yeah, probably exactly like that.
What movie has like the longest duration or whatever
in the comic book realm?
No, just that any movie in general that's came out in theaters, like Titanic, maybe.
Well, a lot of the old school Hollywood movies were 4 hours and more. But you know, like if you look at a movie like The Bible with Charlton Heston was like 4 hours. Lawrence of Arabia is about 4 hours. They were so long they needed an intermission. But you know, now that movies have become more formulaic, and it's, you know, even more of a money game than it was back then, it's got to be a certain length of time so that they get, you know, X amount of repeats.
Yeah, that's right.
In a theater.
Well, and Zack Snyder probably had like a big issue with this one, like seeing it in that way. I mean, it wasn't his movie. It was even unrecognizable as a Zack Snyder film.
He sure took all the flack for it.
He did.
Even I gave him a lot of flack for it.
Even Rolly gave him a lot of flack for it.
Bro.
Yeah.
He took it up with the wazoo for all of us, bro.
But I feel like I have to apologize to him because I made fun of him so badly.
Speaking to the mic.
Yeah.
Say,
I'm sorry, Zack Snyder.
Hashtag I am sorry, Zack Snyder.
They did not release your movie. The Ultimate Edition is much better.
Just
a
ultimate
movie
compared to the shit we got in the movie.
You're gonna need to go to a bathroom break in the middle of it, but you can. It's a much more enjoyable movie.
Yeah, they should have like a little break in between the middle of the movie for you.
Well, like it's a play. It's
yeah.
Batman vs Superman, the musical, like we were talking earlier.
Man, you can't drink a 64-ounce soda in a movie theater and expect to make it through 3 hours and
that's the problem,
5
man.
minutes.
They have those huge ass drinks, man. It's all intentional. But yeah, they should like let's vote. Everybody want to pause the movie now? Okay, we'll take a unanimous break. We're gonna stop the movie here. It's like a little voting tablet at your seat, you know? Everybody goes, makes a line.
That's the future of movie going.
It's gonna be like WALL-E.
My favorite part of going to the movie theater is when they ask me if I want to upgrade to a large size soda.
It's $1 more.
And a free refill. And I'm like, who refills in the middle of a theater? Nobody refills in a theater? What?
Exactly. This is my fucking first time at this movie. Do you think... hold on. Yeah, let me go ruin it for me so I can get this
it's not
$1 worth of extra soda.
It's not like they're going to pause the movie.
Yeah, shit's bad, bro. Shit's bad. But yeah, man.
Well, what about regarding the actual movie? Like... There was a lot of extra...
Well, I think that they made the movie seem like, you know, like you were saying, Anthony, that you needed to watch it 2 times to fucking, I know what she's talking about.
No, that's
it's kind of like Inception.
That's fucking...
It was just bad editing. That wasn't like Inception.
No,
Inception
I'm saying
everything
Inception,
there.
but Inception was a movie that everyone needed to watch twice for you to like fully
But everything was there, though.
No.
Yeah,
it wasn't
it
like
was.
this movie.
It's not fucking
where you had to
high
piece
art.
it in your mind.
It's not high art. It's a comic movie. I don't need to watch it 2 times to understand it. If I need to watch a comic book movie
deep,
2
bro.
times to understand it, it's a bad movie.
I don't feel I needed to watch it twice. I thought that the second time I could see where all the gripes were and everything. I actually enjoyed it the first time, but I enjoyed it as a fan and just like was like in shock of seeing
Parademons,
Batman and Superman on the same screen, Wonder Woman, the Trinity right there. And not the Holy Trinity.
They might as well be. They're the DC Holy Trinity.
They are.
Basically.
Yeah, the Ultimate Edition's a lot better because I like how they show like Bruce Wayne's motives a little bit more, but you also see more of a story for Clark Kent.
Yeah, that's what I like. Clark Kent.
Yeah,
You're like, okay, now I can feel bad for this guy because there's like a human side to him, a story to him. It's not just like, oh, so they really tried to make him out to be a god, so he's just one-sided and boring as fuck.
Well,
but
I also feel like he didn't even have that much like dialogue in the theatrical version because they even said that Spider-Man. Apparently, I don't know if it's like been officially like.
If it's an official fact.
Yeah, but people are saying that Spider-Man had like 47 lines in Civil War, and Henry Cavill only had like 45.
And Jason Bourne only has 39 in his new movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just thought you should know. Okay, back to the topic.
But yeah, I'm happy to see that Clark Kent got a lot more scenes in the Ultimate Edition.
Shit was dope, man. I liked it. That and I don't know, like even though Lex Luthor switching 3 different like roles during the movie, at least it kind of flowed a little bit better. This time it was just a little slow.
How do you say, like, what do you mean by
it? Just felt like he was
different...
one guy at the beginning. He was crazy, like little teenage nerd guy, and then he was fucking I hate my daddy issues, and then he's like this hardened
like megalomaniac,
seasoned criminal. Like I'm like, dude, it's too much.
The probably the biggest improvement with the Ultimate Edition is that they actually gave Lex Luthor a motivation for being bad in this movie.
He was researching and all that shit.
They fleshed out his story to the degree that he actually made sense as a movie villain. Whereas in the theatrical version, it's just like he's being bad just to be bad, and it's it was a really badly cut movie. It looked like someone took Zack Snyder's movie and said, we need to cut out 45 minutes of this movie.
And shit and piss on it.
Right. And that's why we get Sad Affleck, because Sad Affleck's reading the script to a movie that was actually good, and then he sees it in theaters when it comes out, and you get Sad Affleck, you know?
I don't want to see...
I don't even know if he saw it. He probably...
He's like Daredevil again.
He probably just heard all the critics'
he was having
reception.
He was having Daredevil flashbacks.
He's like, God damn it, this is the last fucking time I make a superhero movie. Jesus Christ.
First Daredevil, then Jiggly.
He did get a wife out of Daredevil, though.
He did. So what did he get out of Batman?
He got
a movie deal to do Batman.
That's
what he got out of it.
He's Batman.
We could speak quickly on that and then go back into the movie. But yeah, about the Batman, about how I just randomly thought about it, how it's going to be an Arkham Asylum. That shit is fucking sick.
Oh yeah, because
was that official?
It's not official, but they've already had.
The
rumor was months ago that there was going to be a ton of villains in the Batman solo movie, and then now they're saying that it's going to take place in Arkham. So it sounds like it's going to be heavily inspired by the video game.
Yeah, a lot of the DC shit, their formula seems to be like, we're just gonna throw everything out at you. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that it's all there, but it's there. So now we got more to play with later, and then we'll make it work right later, as opposed to like Marvel, who like builds shit up all slow and stuff. But you know what? I don't give a fuck because I don't mind that.
I actually like the way they're doing this.
It's different.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's not like a formula. It's like it's a formula, but it's like it's our formula.
And if it is
what I mean?
Arkham Asylum, I mean that game was phenomenal. And if they even take part of the story from there, I mean it's gold.
Yes,
they definitely took the Batman fighting
style.
Yeah,
they
from
definitely
the
took
video
the style from the fighting style from that video game.
Especially when he jumped over the crate. That was all Arkham Asylum right there, bro. I was like,
he comes through the floor and then he disables the bad guy's guns.
Exactly.
Which is straight out of something like Arkham Asylum.
But I have a issue with the Batman. I don't think that he was actually killing people. I know Anthony.
No, you're an idiot.
He was stunning them. He was stunning them with rubber fires.
The Ultimate Edition shows you that he's killing people because he throws the box with his little grappling hook at the guy's head, and his head splatters on the wall.
The way that he
And you
smashed
see
that
blood.
guy's head into the ground, dude, you do not
could've
survive.
survived
This Batman
that.
was
He's not walking away from that.
It was rubber cement, guys.
I think that Batman in this movie is clearly jaded from previous events.
Exactly, because you see that the Robin
You see
dead,
the Robin
that
suit.
could change someone.
He's basically lost his way in life, probably after Robin's death. That he doesn't care if he's killing people anymore, you know. And then the whole point of the movie was that Superman's sacrifice. Spoiler alert for the five people that haven't seen it. They're like, it's too, whatever.
Unless it's Game of Thrones. Aside from that,
but Superman's
fuck your spoiler
sacrifice
alert.
inspires him to be a good person again, or to follow his own code.
But he did have every right to kill all of them now.
No, man, he's Batman. He doesn't kill anyone.
Do not ever become a vigilante just because.
I'm just going to justify all the killing.
You're going to be a Thomas Wayne vigilante.
We'll be like Daredevil. We'll like make it all religious and all that stuff, which I'm side note on that. I like how that show, he has his code, but they don't shove it down your throat. You know what I mean? No offense to our Catholic listeners out there, including John and Eric, and I'm sure Anthony, but you know what I mean. So any more thoughts on Batman vs. Superman? Come on, bro. I know you guys got more shit
What didn't you like about the movie?
I don't know. I don't think I didn't like anything.
Also,
I mean, it's just...
After watching the Ultimate version,
it was pretty good, but I only saw it once, so I really can't tell you, like, I got this bad thought in my mind. It was long, but it didn't feel like it.
The only flaw I could say, with the Ultimate Edition at least, is that it was too long of a movie, but I can see why
kids these days.
It was that long of a movie because of all that story that they wanted to put into it.
All that story.
Well, and I also could see the realism being an issue with people. Like, it was trying to keep too realistic, like that opening scene and everything.
I don't see how it tried to be realistic at all. Like, when do you have flying guys flying into buildings shit like that? You know,
not that part. I'm talking about the
desert scene.
The desert scene.
But that shit wasn't realistic at all. You saw Superman fly through a fucking drone. Like,
all right,
badass by the way.
That was another included scene. That was like, like the way they put it all together, it makes more sense. Yeah, like it's the guy who's the warlord, Lex's people faking it like they're on his side, turning on them, the fucking U.S. government like trying to scope the place out, and then Superman fucking coming in to save Lois, and everybody's getting played by Lex. But it was sick.
I originally didn't like Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, but he's kind of growing on me because I get where they're going with putting these heroes in a modern context. And then you cast Jesse Eisenberg, who basically everyone knows him for the Facebook movie, right?
Yeah.
As Mark Zuckerberg. So you get that feeling of this is a young genius heading this giant corporation, just like, the modern day corporate giants. Mark Zuckerberg, the Google founders were all in their 30s. They're relatively young guys. So I did like, he's grown on me as a character in this movie.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't the ideal Lex Luthor. I was actually hoping for more of like a Mark Strong or
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston.
He was born to play Lex Luthor.
Why?
Why are you Zordon, bitch?
I am Zordon.
Oh, that's right, guys.
Yeah, but he's making a return
Anthony
to
Panther.
Panther.
Panther Run, the school you went to?
Panther
I thought you called them the Italian Panther.
Panther
Power
Run.
Rangers.
That's way too local reference.
Power Rangers.
Nobody knows what Eric's talking about. Like, what the fuck is Panther Run? Some shit here in Florida, guys.
To
for all you that don't know.
our one listener in Brazil.
And Carl Urban,
Hey, Carl Urban.
our
And
one
Carl
listener
Urban.
who didn't show up to SuperCon for personal reasons, but we'll forgive him. So yeah, man, the movie was a lot better with this cut. I will attest to that. Everyone,
It was astounding.
it was astounding. it was breathtaking.
Just read from that thesaurus. Go for it.
It was amazing.
You
No,
need
amazing is the
adjectives.
word.
Amazing is the
You
word.
messed up, man.
Sorry,
you done
guys, I
messed
fucked
up.
it up.
Try not to say amazing.
He passed it
for
on
the
to
rest
me
of
like it was the
podcast.
Venom symbiote, man. You know what I mean? Like it just transferred hosts, man. But what? No more thoughts on Batman versus Superman? I'm shocked, you guys. I thought you had more juiciness.
I want to see a debate between Anthony and Eric about Batman versus Superman.
The theatrical cut.
The theatrical
Let's
cut.
pretend we never saw the
But-
Ultimate Edition.
Take out the Ultimate Edition out of your head. Let's go.
It's
What?
going to be Anthony v. Eric.
Anthony v. Eric.
Dawn of...
Dawn of Queso.
Dawn of Queso.
But that,
Alright.
let's save that for another...
The
No,
most-
no, no. Let's.
The most entertaining part about BVS, the movie that came out in the theaters, was freaking Clark Kent about to get broken up with by Lois Lane while she's in the bathtub, and he brought her flowers. Like that's the lamest move, but that's the only laugh out loud funny part of that movie is when he brings her flowers and Lois Lane's like, I think we can't be together.
Romantic comedy. He was John
That's
Cusack.
the
bro.
funniest thing about that movie.
All right, but you know he's Superman, so like
Superman's
doesn't
a
get
dork,
pussy?
man.
He doesn't-
Superman's
you know
a
what I
dork.
mean?
no.
He's adorable. That's what
He's a
still-
dork.
He still like made it work,
Yeah, he did recover.
and that was in the
situation.
theatritrical version as well.
He did recover
Just
that.
wanted to point that
Did
out.
anyone notice?
But
did
in the
anyone-
new version, they show them little splash, like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm thrusting in this Lois Lane's loins. You know what I mean?
Did anyone notice how she has a bathtub with wooden floors in like the upper level of an apartment complex?
Yes.
Yeah,
like
I feel
the person,
bad for the people underneath.
the people like who builds a who puts a bathtub there, and two, the people underneath them must hate them.
And 3, how does Superman fuck Lois Lane without destroying her pussy or flying to the floor downstairs?
That's unknowable. Maybe he can be gentle. I don't know. Like
He's a gentle giant. You see, people, Superman's not a bad guy after all, man.
Put on some Tenacious D.
some Tenacious D.
John Michael, you've left us for the podcast. What do you hate about BVS? Aside from the fact that the movie's 3 hours long and you have the attention span of a goldfish, we'd like to know more. Damn, that was great. Fantastic.
I don't know because I saw the Ultimate Edition, so now I can't think of what happened in the theatrical version. I mean, I remember watching the theatrical version, like saying to myself, like, okay, I don't like this, I don't like that. But like one thing I don't like, I mean, everyone that I talk to, especially you guys, like that you guys like is the nightmare sequence. I don't like that they put that in the middle of the damn movie. Like I thought that was just random as hell.
It's too long.
And then it's too long, first of all, and then they throw the flash like they shove it down your throat pretty much.
I'm Mexican.
Yeah,
you need to find
So Mexican Flash is telling Bruce Wayne that he needs to start up find the Justice League members is what I'm assuming he's talking about, and that
Right.
Lois Lane is the key.
Because all his
But
fears about Superman are right, and they're setting up evil Superman. I guess.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
why would they even throw that in the movie if it was just that was kind of
Because,
annoying.
bro, Zack Snyder's gonna pull the Bryan Singer, the Flash. See, they don't have that in X-Men, but we got the Flash, so he can reset the timeline, and they'll just pretend like that scene that was meant to happen is not gonna happen because Batman found Lois Lane. See,
But-
there's the mind
so
fuck.
like what I'm
So there won't be an evil Superman.
So then, what are your guys?
Well,
Injustice is-
either that, I mean, because we still got that nightmare scene, which
But that got reset because he
I
found
don't
Lois.
know, but I mean,
Yeah, but
Lois is the key,
yeah,
baby.
but I think I don't think it's entirely reset because Lois is the key, and if you kill her off, you'll get like the injustice.
No, but I think Lois was the key
storyline.
to make Superman not go batshit and lose his humanity.
At that point in time, you mean?
Yeah, he was gonna lose his humanity right there because his mom was gonna die and Lois was gonna die. But Lois lived, and Lois like got all of, oh, please don't kill Superman. His mom's name is Martha. And then, you know,
I don't know. I feel like
yeah, even
So-
that scene felt
Well,
better
he-
because I don't know, it just didn't feel as cheesy this time around watching it in the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, when I watched it in the theatrical
like,
version,
okay,
I was like,
makes sense.
well, because
I was
they,
like, that's it.
they showed the Martha like scene by
Because it wasn't
By,
before that spot in the theatrical cut, right? They took it out.
what?
The Martha sequence.
Oh, you're
Now
talking
they
about with
flashback.
Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember if it's in the theatrical cut or not. I didn't watch it again.
Let's watch it right now.
But you know what you were saying about the Flash, I actually found something interesting. You were saying how he reset the timeline and everything, like, so that not reset the timeline necessarily, but that none of that stuff is gonna happen. But he also said that, did I go too far? Like, he went too far in the past. It's not, he doesn't know that, like, when he's saying Lois is the key, even Bruce Wayne is not sure of what he's talking about.
So Lois is the key for another storyline.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So this...
He went back too far in the
Yeah,
past.
I didn't sign up for this shit.
So, like I'm saying, my theory is this Flash is from, like, a
2022.
A future where Lois is dead, Superman goes crazy. It's pretty much Injustice. And I'm guessing Batman tells Flash, go back in time and warn me that Lois Lane is the key. But like you said, he goes back in time. Is that what we're all agreeing the Flash, like that whole sequence is from?
I mean, that's exactly what's being alluded there is Injustice. And
how did Batman even get that nightmare in the first place? How did he get that vision?
Because he's the leader, bro.
He fell asleep while something was downloading.
Yeah, while
that's what
the
happened.
thing was decrypting. The
Right.
white
He was
board.
watching Mad Max and then he had that nightmare.
yeah.
He was on roofies.
That's a really complex nightmare, though.
He went to Tootsie's and he's
that's
on
a hell of a
roofies.
nightmare.
That is one
A lot of details.
in-depth nightmare.
Yeah, that was,
Especially that Darkseid logo, the Omega symbol.
and that was supposed to be Gotham or Metropolis, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
It was Gotham.
Well, I mean, they're right next to each other, so...
It's the same thing.
It was Gothtropolis. You know what I mean? They merged. Brainiac made them into one.
But it is Gotham because I think they show the Wayne Manor in the background at one point. So
I don't
Yeah, I think
recall
you're
that.
right.
Oh, that's another thing too. They showed the guys that were like helping out Batman, and they were like on some Mad Max shit too. They didn't have that in the theatrical cut.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was hoping they'd set up rather than Injustice, I was hoping they'd set up Flashpoint for the movies because who's the actor that they got for Thomas Wayne?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Like that
Negan.
guy is way
They got
too good
Negan,
of an
bro.
that guy. They got Negan. That guy's way too good of an actor to just leave off for
Nah,
2 seconds.
well,
in the
even
movie.
before Negan.
I think they casted him for a reason. I think one day down the road they're gonna try to do a Flashpoint.
I think he's perfect for Thomas Wayne of Flashpoint.
Yeah, he would be dope, bro. I don't know. And then
Lauren Cohan as
and she
evil
would be
Joker, as Lady
amazing.
Joker.
but they didn't show Lady
She's got the
Joker in the
smile for
cartoon,
it.
right?
She can do it.
Like barely in the cartoon
What?
for
In the cartoon,
for Flashpoint.
they only showed the one scene of her turning, but like that was
Yeah.
about it.
Whatever. You got Jeff Johns writing it. Let him write a
But
portion
I think,
for it.
if I recall correctly, the comic was like a fleshed out version of Joker.
Okay, yeah, the comic probably had enough, a lot more material that we didn't get to see in the cartoon,
Yeah.
but whatever. Like the Killing Joke, they're talking about.
Yeah, who reads comics?
Man, we need to watch that Killing Joke.
No, but you know what? It's funny how I was reading an article the other day. I don't know if it was from comicbook.com or who the fuck knows, but they were like, Marvel has a great run because they show a diverse cast and they have all sorts of characters in their movies now. But DC, they failed at their attempts to do the same by showing Wonder Woman and the Batgirl reveal. I'm like, bro, that's been in the comic for like fucking who knows how long, and they're talking about this girl getting shot as some like demoralization.
It's when you just stop reading.
Yeah, it's like, dude, this article is just Jabberwocky.
It's probably a clickbait article as well.
Well, comicbook.com is pretty notorious.
12 reasons why BVS sucked.
Written by Anthony Rodriguez.
That's my BuzzFeed
See,
article.
That would have been a good Anthony v. Eric sequence if he would have only had seen the theatrical version, and I would have seen the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, that would have been a better
Right.
podcast. You know what I mean?
37 things that I'd rather be doing than watching Batman vs. Superman.
That's what I'm talking about. And on that note, ladies and germs, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more news from SDCC and other shit of that sort.
I got 2 diamonds and a feather. Give me 3 reasons why we're together. I'll push my body to the floor like, 'cause I fucking myself more than anybody else. Yeah, and the smell is so good, so I fuck with myself more than anybody else.
Welcome back to the Chili Con Queso Podcast. I got a cup of hot coffee, and I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. John, pull up the outline, bitch. Come on, bro.
You just said not to.
Well, you know. Anyways, we're back. You guys already knew that. We're going to talk about Justice League. We saw the trailer at SDCC. Not us personally, because they don't invite us to shit.
Next year, baby.
Next year. But let's talk about that shit. That shit was amazing. John's favorite word. It was breathtaking. It was stunning.
Hey guys,
I love the lightning.
Hey guys, we made a fun movie. Come see us, please. Please, we're fun now.
Well, we got Icky Thump in the trailer.
That's Zack Snyder, I'm sorry.
Hall H, it was pretty astounding to take from John's
I thought he said Paul Age. I'm like, who the fuck is this new guy that's on the movie?
No, Hall H.
Hall H.
My
That's
name
where
is
they revealed everything.
Paul Feig. Hall H. It's the Hall of Justice. I just shed a tear, bro. That Aquaman, man. That was some
With
serious
his
shit.
weird ass.
With his, I got some fucked up contacts eyes. You know, I just got my shit at the gas station. Contacts.
Who decided to put contacts on Aquaman?
Because he's got blue eyes, bro. I mean, it's bad enough as it
Does
is.
he have
He's got
blue eyes?
brown hair.
Blue eyes, though. I
They're
think they're
I
like
think it's like I'm metaphysical.
exactly. I think it was
That's
more
what it
of
is.
like he's able to like live at the bottom of the oceans, the depths of the ocean, and be able to see.
Go on.
To be able to see.
Go on.
To be able to see at that level, like I guess you would need different,
What I think is it's his vodka drinking powers.
maybe because it was a big bottle.
He's like, that's a big bottle of vodka. Fuck you
Dude,
guys. I
that
do more
was-
than talk to fish.
That was the best part of the trailer. Him chugging that bottle of vodka, or was it whiskey?
Nah, it looked like whiskey.
It was clear. It looked like vodka to me.
No,
I'm
it
just-
wasn't. It wasn't clear. It was.
It looked
like
clear to
whiskey.
me.
He
So
was
like
just-
a
he was
blended
just
better
drinking
with
water,
water.
guys. He
So
was-
they could
it's
say
a
it was
kid's movie.
water for the trailer. Exactly.
He was just drinking some water.
It wasn't
guys.
whiskey, bro. It was water.
It was water.
It was water.
It was Russian water.
Air quotations.
It was
But-
lighter fluid.
I'm just really happy they brought Khal Drogo to the movie.
Yeah, man.
You know, like that just
Get
made
the
my day.
one character that's been ridiculed the most over the past 50 years and get the most badass actor
to play him.
to play him. That was
And then-
whiskey. Yeah, you're right. My bad. It was brown. He was drinking urine, kids. It wasn't alcohol. Alcohol's drugs.
So they get Khal Drogo to play Aquaman, and they're like, "Look, Aquaman is cool now, but his main power is still that he talks to fish, which is still the most uncool superpower of all time." I'm just saying it, right, Kegs?
He doesn't talk to fish.
He does talk to fish. That's what he does.
physically controls them with his shitty
All right,
contact
all right,
lenses.
look, Aquaman. Let's say he controls a giant ass kraken, right? Giant squid.
I thought he said a
How
giant
does-
ass crack. Like,
How does he get the giant ass squid to attack a city?
Okay, the way he would get a
Tell us.
kraken to attack the city would be
To talk to
by
it?
not. He doesn't physically like talk to
does he-
them.
does he ask
doesn't
to-
say,
Jean Grey.
Hey,
Does
go
he ask
ahead
to
and
Grey
attack the
communicate-
city.
Does he ask it nicely?
He kind of like
pets it.
persuades it. In,
So
in
he
his mind.
communicates. He communicates,
He communicates.
He
but
communicates.
He doesn't talk to fish.
which is
he
it just
plays with the
communicate.
whale's
because
nipple.
wouldn't you say talking is what we're doing right
Just
now?
yeah, it's a verbal
Talking,
communication.
yeah, verbalizing, exactly.
Exactly.
But no, talking shouldn't be just verbalizing. Talking is just communicating. Verbalizing shit is something else. That's speech. There you go.
All right, cool. You just blew my mind.
I did, bro. I'm
Just
Flash,
blew my mind.
baby. I'm from the future,
But
motherfucker.
Aquaman, he
even
still
though you're
talks to
wearing my
fish.
shirt,
Even Batman
but-
pointed it out. You know, like he's got his stupid superpower. He's created as a joke in the '60s.
Well, John has something to say about that.
Talk to
that
us
line,
about Aquaman. Tell us.
That line by Bruce Wayne at the end there.
It was a homage, a homage.
Sorry, John isn't paying attention.
I just
John
went
is
back.
looking up synonyms for the word amazing right now.
I'm in my thesaurus. Don't keep me from my studies.
Oh my god, yes, that line was definitely a jab at all the fucking people that think Aquaman belongs inside of a soda ring.
Aquaman was really good in SpongeBob.
Yes, thank you, Family Guy.
Oh, Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man.
Well, Family Guys.
You think
SpongeBob,
he's got it bad? Look at his
And-
fucking Offspring's superhero name. It's Aqualad. Why isn't he like a fucking like groundskeeper Willie or some shit? Like, hello, I'm Aqualad.
But
Like,
Aqualad turned out pretty badass in the.
he is
in
badass,
Young
but then
Justice.
at the end of the day, his name is Aqualad. There's no way around that, bro. It's like you could be the most awesomest
Yeah.
guy on the planet, but if your name is Oglethorpe, it's still Oglethorpe. No offense to any Oglethorpes out there listening to us. What else? The Flash, bro. That
Dude.
Flash,
Great casting.
great casting, bro.
The Flash looks
badass.
badass.
Ezra Miller
Really well.
is definitely an astounding actor. Oh, man, I said astounding
He
twice.
said breathtaking again, bro.
He was amazing.
he was amazing.
from the 10 seconds that we saw him.
Definitely, and I'm going to use a word you guys haven't used on this podcast yet, quirky.
Yeah, but he's gonna steal the movie.
He is. He's
sure.
going to be, everybody's going to be like riding the Flash's dick like they do the TV show. So it's just going to be Flash love all over the place, bro. And the world will finally
like
wake
you.
up. Yeah, pretty much. The whole world will wake up, bro. They'll be like, the Flash, he's not just a guy who runs fast. He's a guy who runs fast and can go back in time.
Rolly's going to see the movie, and then he's going to have his shrine up.
Or forward in time.
I'm going to have an Ezra Miller shrine in my house.
Ezra
Like
Miller
Eric
is,
has Henry Cavill posters all over his bedroom.
there's only one poster. There's a few action figures, a couple pops.
And John's dildo.
What's it called? No, I was gonna say how. I mean, one thing that I like that I know Rolly doesn't is the when he moves at super speed, the lightning coming out of him. I think that shit's badass.
I just think it's too much, man. They're gonna do it like every fucking time he like does something in the movie, and it's gonna be like, yo, I can't see the other heroes because the Flash is like putting fucking lightning bolts everywhere, dog. Like,
at least for that sequence, like you wouldn't even know that he's running in slow, running at super speed because all they're gonna do is just slow everything else down. So they kind of want to add that.
Yeah, I think it makes
illusion that
sense
he's
to have some kind of
Visual cue. They need something
cue, exactly.
they need something to show that he's actually moving quickly, other than
that isn't copying the Quicksilver shit, which is everybody's frozen. I'm just gonna go zip, 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 zip while they're frozen, and hey, I'm fast.
and dance.
Exactly.
You know, and dance, moonwalk, and pose people like action figures. Cause damn, dog, I'm too old for these toys.
I'm too old for these toys.
They're
dog.
action figures. So the Flash was dope.
I like
No,
the way
he's not
he-
Spider-Man, because I hate when everyone says that he's the Spider-Man of the DC universe.
It's not the Barry
'Cause he's the
Allen from the comic
heartwarming-
books though.
He's Bart Allen, bro.
He pretty much is.
yeah.
He is
But,
a lot more like Bart Allen than
he's
he is
Impulse, baby.
Barry, but you know, he's a great actor. He's done some phenomenal work in the past, and I'm really excited to see him.
Honestly, I've never seen any of his other movies, but that trailer won me over, bro.
He did.
I was like, I am an Ezra Miller fan.
Icky
You know
Thump
what I mean?
won me over.
Icky Thump.
Icky Thump
There's
won
something
me
about
over.
Kevin.
I don't
think that's what
He doesn't
movie
watch
is.
those kind of
I
movies.
don't watch those
Eric.
kinds of movies.
Yeah, that one was
Lawyers don't
pretty
watch
sick.
those kind of movies. They watch stuff like The Firm and Clear and Present Danger and anything Tom Clancy that doesn't have guns.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Then we get mad at any lawyer show.
All he reads is Michael
what we
Crichton. and John Grisham, and that's it, bro.
I venture occasionally into Stephen
It's
King.
always
It's just Stevie Spielberg. So let me see. We got Wonder Woman was boring in the trailer. They had their little comedy moment, her and Batman.
but they don't really need to.
more or more or less.
Yeah, they don't need to show too much of Wonder Woman anyways, because her trailer for her movie was badass. But
That
Digress,
it was.
John. Digress.
Digress.
We're getting
Steal
there.
my word.
We're
Steal
getting
my
there.
word. He's gonna go anyways. It was amazing. Let me talk about the next part of the. So yeah, why don't we do that? Let's talk. Is there anything else we
well,
need
we
for
didn't talk
the
about Cyborg at all.
Cyborg? Yeah, before we venture
and
off.
Batman's new suit.
Yeah,
And
Batman's less bloated. His stomach shrunk. If
He
you
doesn't
see
have
this,
the HGH gut anymore.
he doesn't have HGH gut.
Thank
We're
you,
not.
Ryan.
We don't promote HGH use on this program unless it's the off season of the podcast, like the last month. While we were all
Batman
shooting
was-
up on PEDs.
Wait,
Batman was
What's
just
going on?
bulking. Batman was just bulking in BVS. He wasn't
Yeah.
fat. He
Now
was
he's-
just
now he's
bulking.
cut.
Now he's cut. You know, you gotta get.
Random observance though, he's tiny as shit when he's not wearing a shirt in those sequences, but then when he's in the suit, it's like, yo, man, I got magic muscles.
There
dog.
might be some padding in there.
There's padding.
There
bro.
might be some padding.
He made his boobs bigger.
No,
right?
but
Is
he
that what it was?
is.
No,
he's
he's
like,
got-
even that workout montage in
Yeah.
Batman vs Superman. You can see how big he
Montage
is.
or montage?
Oh, here we go. It's the way I emphasize the G's.
Baby,
It's cool.
he's a gangster. it's montage.
montage.
So yes,
Or is that Christopher Walken there?
create your montage. Yeah, you know, you guys. I don't even know how the fuck he talks. I know how he talks, but I can't imitate him.
God no.
There you go. There you go.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Batman's HGH gut. Superman didn't get any love.
Cyborg.
He's dead. Cyborg
Kind of looked
has
like.
a fucking stick up his ass towards Batman.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
I'm not a fan of the way Cyborg looks.
I like him. John's a hater.
I like him.
It
It's too
why-
CGI to me. I don't know.
Why are you
It's-
hating?
it looks-
Dude, he's cyborg.
I know, but it looks too.
Remember, they
fake.
haven't finished the
Maybe-
movie. He doesn't
yeah,
look that fake. He's
that's
not
what
as
I'm
bad
saying.
as the Ninja Turtle.
No, that's why I'm gonna give him the benefit of the
I mean,
doubt.
didn't he have like tank tracks in Flashpoint? I mean, come on, man. He's like,
Yeah, I mean,
it's gonna be CG.
I like how he
can't hate
doesn't
on him
like
for
Gotham
CG.
though. Maybe he hates Batman or maybe he hates Gotham. But the CG, was awesome. I liked it.
I was cool with it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I mean, I guess where John was coming from, because it is a little like Transformers-esque, but I'm willing to see it.
Why does he have
I'm
a
willing
blue
to
dot
see,
in his forehead
what
again?
they do.
Oh, because it's an infinity stone.
There it is.
They're
Oh,
gonna-
wait. Wrong.
Wrong
Hey, it
movie.
was an
universe.
Infinity Stone.
Yeah, wrong universe.
Well, don't worry. That's what the Flash is here for. He's gonna tie all that together, man.
Oh, and I hate to be that guy, but
The digressor.
where's Superman?
He's dead.
No, he's Jesus. He's coming back. You saw the dirt.
Yes, I did.
So
Levitating sand. That was him, bro.
He's super Jesus.
What do you think?
So-
do
I
you
just
think
put
he'll come
dandruff
back
in
in the
my
beginning of the movie, or towards the end?
Towards the end, he'll
Probably
float.
towards the end.
I think
He'll
he's
float
towards
there.
the end or in the middle.
He'll be the guy that comes in towards the end, saves them from Darkseid or from Steppenwolf, not the band, and that'll be that, bro.
He's our closer. Superman's
He's-
got to be the closer.
He's the Rob Nen of their. Damn, that was a Marlon's flashback right there, bro. 1990s
Yeah,
Rob
right?
Nen, man. He's the
Right.
closer. Yes,
Well,
that's for sure.
1993.
You know, somebody posted a picture of all three Superman from Man of Steel, the first image that we ever got of Man of Steel, one from Batman v Superman, and one from Justice League, and all together, and you could see like the progression of like his emotions throughout the movies.
Progressing
You could see like he's kind of like depressed in the first one. The second one, he's like even more depressed, and then this third one, he's like, "All right, I got these guys with me now."
I don't need no one else, bro. I got my family, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Juno?
Juno? All right, so Wonder Woman. That bitch had color.
Yes.
That's what we were saying.
Nothing.
right?
Everything was not blue.
Yeah.
You mean everything was not washed colors? It was
Everything
like
blue.
It was washed blue. Everything in that.
You
everything
actually
in
saw
BBS
the
was-
lasso light up.
I was like, yo,
There
her
was light
suit
in
got
this
color,
movie.
dog. It's really blue and red. I haven't seen those
const-
colors in ages.
You're
I haven't
constantly
seen those
wondering.
colors since a Marvel movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen the sun since a Marvel movie.
I haven't seen those since fucking Watchmen, bro.
Oh yeah.
Well, the only thing with color in Watchmen was Dr. Manhattan. Everything else was
Yeah.
another Zack Snyder
That was a
production.
giant-
Yeah.
Plum.
Yeah,
was
it's
a
like, hey
giant-
guys, I'm colorful.
It was a
And
giant blue penis.
and the black on Rorschach's mask was very black.
Right.
Everything else was like washed as fuck. But yes, back to the Wonder Woman trailer. So we saw this guy land on Themyscira, which happened in the comics. The mom has an Israeli accent or a Gal Gadot accent, whichever,
Everybody had to learn an
accent.
Israeli accent.
pretty much.
By the way, kudos for them, picking an Israeli actress and keeping that Eastern Mediterranean feel
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty badass.
Rather
that's
than
really cool.
like,
you keep it authentic.
Rather than like Kratos from God of War, who sounds like he grew up in America, but he's supposed to be a fucking Greek or Spartan like guy.
Right.
He's like, it's me. I'm a big, gruff American guy. And that's it. He's just got that accent, but that's a good move there.
Kratos is Vin Diesel.
You mean Vin Diesel's Kratos?
Vin Diesel's Kratos.
Yeah.
Or you mean his bigger and better looking counterpart, The Rock?
Okay, it could be The Rock.
He's The Rock. He could be The Rock.
He's too big, man. He could be Hercules on the God of War movie.
Dominic Purcell, though.
Was voiced by Kevin Sorbo. Useless knowledge. Dominic Purcell's a midget.
He's a
can't.
midget, but he looks like
He's a
Clark.
dope heat wave. But yeah, man, seriously, that's all you guys got to say about the Wonder Woman trailer?
No,
Oh,
that shit-
man, I love
everything about that
Shame
trailer.
on you, ADHD motherfuckers, bro.
Everything
Shame
about that
on you.
trailer was fucking awesome, dude. The fighting at the end had me so hyped.
So one thing I had with that trailer, I was like, man, this world has a fascination with first-person shooters or third-person behind-the-head shots, because literally everything in that trailer was like, I am this character, because the camera was smack dab right on the
Right
back of their
behind it,
head,
right.
like, yo, I'm there, guys. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about the setting. How cool is it that we're getting a movie set in World War One? Like, when was the last time you saw a movie set in World War One?
Well, Captain America was World War II.
Captain America, yeah, but every movie's
not
in
World
World
War
War
One.
Two.
Oh yeah, bro.
You know, like,
World War
hey,
One was
well,
a different
World
beast.
War One was
a different war.
Yeah, man. It was
We
like,
had a whole other ball.
that was like 30 years earlier.
Well, think about how many people don't
had
know
muskets.
what actually happened during World War One in this day and age.
I, for one, don't.
Yeah,
Nor
so-
do I give a shit.
There-
missed
people
that,
are going to be
man.
wondering, are those crosses like Nazi crosses or what is that? No, but you're getting a cool movie in a new setting that hasn't been seen on
Oh,
film
because
that
it was
much.
the Ottoman Empire, right?
The Ottoman Empire was around in World War One. That was towards the end. Then Ataturk took over. I digress.
He digresses.
I digress.
He uses my favorite podcast word. I digress.
There is speculation that there's a character. He looks kind of like a general from the opposite army and everything, and they're saying that he might be Ares in a human form.
Right. That's when Gal Gadot's in
incarnation?
dress and she's got the sword on her back.
Because here at the Chili Con Queso Podcast, we're all about synonyms, baby. That's all we care about, man. We're synonym life.
We all keep a thesaurus on us at all times.
All times, baby. Fuck Pokemon Go. We're all about the thesaurus go, man. That's how we do around here.
Yeah, I have
oh
a
shit!
plethora-
Look, it's another
A
word.
plethora.
I have a plethora of words.
A myriad.
Or like Donald Trump says, I got good words. I know all the words. I have the best words.
He went there.
He went there, but this show does not reflect any political views and all that other disclaimer bullshit. Anyways, back to this motherfucking trailer, man. Come on, guys. No, I'm kidding. Now let's talk about Brie Larson being Captain Marvel.
Love her.
I just want to say I told you so. Because I didn't even think about her until they brought up like 5 choices and I said she's the one. So I'll take credit for that.
Well,
I mean, it's good that she's like 26 years old, right? So they're gonna have Captain Marvel for a long time now.
No.
Yeah.
She's going to be Captain Marvel in a senior film.
And they upped their Oscar credit. I mean, she's such a talented actress.
well, I've yet to
like
watch Room, but that's probably going to be the next Oscar movie I watch.
Man, that's a really powerful movie. That's a really good movie. And she was incredible in it. So I'm really happy they picked her.
But
Yeah,
the
man.
few other things I've seen her in, yeah, she's been pretty good, and I like how she looks for this role. I mean, there's a lot of fan art going around that with like her face superimposed on
As opposed to Ronda Rousey's.
Yeah, I much prefer her to Ronda Rousey. No
She's
offense
a
to
looker, kid.
I still kind of wish that they had gone with Yvonne Strahovski.
I do like that choice.
That's the girl from Full Metal. I mean, I'm
No,
sorry, Edge of Tomorrow.
24, Chuck.
24.
Not Edge of
and
Tomorrow,
Chuck.
right?
No. She was in I, Frankenstein.
That movie sucked.
Yeah, it did, but
That's probably why I don't
Yeah,
remember
but
her.
she's
it wasn't her
good
fault.
choice,
that
though.
it sucked.
And speaking of movies that are now upping their cred, remember earlier? All right, that's badass. But remember earlier we were talking about Doctor Strange and how I said it looks like the first Marvel movie that looks like an actual movie.
Yeah.
So what did you think, bro?
thought
Because
it was incredible.
it just didn't feel like a comic book movie, even though it was all
No, it
fantasy
felt-
based. It felt like, yo, this is a movie.
I get why people are comparing it to Inception because the cities are moving.
They're
But,
overlapping buildings and shit.
Yeah, like
but-
I saw a commenter say that Doctor Strange has been mind fucking and changing the scenery and shit like that before
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan was even born. So you can't be comparing it to Inception.
Before you were even a cell,
Right.
Doctor Strange was. Doctor Strange is the new Messiah.
yeah.
It's probably the movie I'm looking forward to the most this year.
It looked like a bigger production going into this one compared to even Avengers, which is surprising, or even Civil War, because I know that there was a lot of money that went into those, into the budget.
Those movies were some big budget movies. Shout out to Carlos Pineda, who would have been here with the motherfucking
He would have had
budget
the
for
actual
us.
number for us.
He's our motherfucking accountant.
He would have known
Chili
everything.
Con Queso Podcast numerologist. He'll do your fucking horoscope.
I don't want to backtrack, but he would have known the exact figure
He would have
for
had-
BVS's
Exactly, bro.
gross by the
Down
by
to
end
the
of its run.
cent. To the cent
Down to the
amount.
cent. He would have been on Box Office Mojo talking about how it's
You
not
know
a
what
good
I'm saying?
franchise because it didn't cross the $1 billion mark.
You would have dropped the economy shit for us, and he would have dropped the box office shit. We were good to go with the numbers, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Doctor Strange, bro, the glass looked strange. Looked amazing. That's my favorite word now, bro. But it looked great, man. I like that. I was like, damn, that's a great way to pull off that effect. I thought it would be
Yeah, that
much
kaleidoscope effect and the glass effect was phenomenal. I thought that these special effects are just going to be amazing.
You don't have another word for it.
Tilda Swinton is still not Tibetan, but okay.
But
No,
Byron,
that's-
what's this Mordo guy that Chiwetel Ejiofor's playing is a fucking Asian guy too in the comics, and nobody has a problem with that. So what's the difference? Who cares, man?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, Doctor Strange is American, for Christ's sake, and we got a fucking Brit playing him, so who cares? No, I'm kidding. But you get money.
we like the British people.
Yeah, they are tremendous actors, man, and actresses. Very talented.
And so far, what I've seen like of comedy for that movie, I'm a big fan of that Wi-Fi password.
That was good. It's very.
What was the Wi-Fi
it's very
password?
subtle. Shambhala.
Shambhala. All right, nice.
It's very subtle.
I like that. We're
comedy.
not savages here.
It's like, but I like it.
I nearly changed my password then.
Yeah, you know. All right, so I see that we got Spider-Man: Homecoming on the notes, but can we skip that momentarily because I don't know shit about that. But the Defenders though, and all that Netflix stuff.
Oh man,
that was great. Did you see that?
I didn't see Defenders, but I caught Stranger Things.
Well, Defenders was just them doing some Kurt Cobain, was it Come As You Are? And then they just were ripping apart the letters from the newspaper, showing little segments of each character from Netflix that's on the Defenders with their respective letters. So, like, the letter D was Daredevil's letter D, and it was just making, like, a little logo type thing.
Yeah, there was no footage.
It was just like a teaser. The Luke Cage one, though, that shit was really good.
Did you see the Luke Cage trailer?
No.
You know what, guys? We're gonna take another quick break because this guy needs to see the Luke Cage trailer and all this shit, so he's well informed when we come back. So we'll see you guys in a minute, man. Deuces.
Oh baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Oh baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Off on the natural charge, bon voyage. Yeah, from the home of the Dodger Brooklyn squad. Wu-Tang killer, hubby's on the swarm. Rain on your college ass disco dorm. For you to even touch my skill, you gotta go to one killer B, and he ain't gonna kill now. Chop that.
We're back, bitches. Chili Con Queso Podcast. Anthony has finally watched the fucking trailer, so we're all up to page, all that. You know what I mean? And let's start off with Luke Cage, man. Luke Cage, bro. I know you like that Wu-Tang, baby.
I dig it. I dig Wu-Tang. I dig Luke Cage. I will watch it on a Saturday all by myself with a box of popcorn.
In the porn theater.
Only underwear on.
Only underwear.
Or maybe just socks. But damn it will be a fucking grandiose time, bro. Because it'll be Luke Cage and Wu-Tang.
Dude, my favorite part of the trailer is when the guy goes to punch Luke Cage and you see like his hand completely like break. That shit was fucking awesome.
I don't think I saw that part. Was that in the uncut trailer? Was that the ultimate?
It's in the trailer.
Ultimate edition.
It's in the trailer.
I'll show you while you guys continue talking.
Thanks, man. Keep it on mute though, man. We don't want to distract the children. But I was distracted by the Wu-Tang the whole time.
Yeah.
And some of the violence, but I didn't see that hand thing. Shame on me.
Yeah, I think my head was thumping like
You're
more.
like, damn, this is some good shit, man. I'm just
More than actually watching the trailer.
Right.
No, but it was good, man, and good music choice. And I know they're gonna go heavy on the hip hop themes for the show, which is gonna be great. So, you know, they lost
Half the cast was in The Wire, so
yeah, man. When I saw what's his face
Right.
from The Wire, he was the deputy chief or some shit. He was a fucking asshole. So now he's got like this mentor role. I don't know what the fuck he is to Luke Cage, but
Yeah,
he
he'd be a
didn't
mentor.
seem like a man of power. He seemed like some weaker guy, which is kind of funny because another Wire character, Clay Davis, is in what was it? He's in some movie where he's like a cop now, and he's all like sweet and nice, and he was a fucking asshole on The Wire. Damn. Sorry guys, I gotta say shit. I just saw this guy's hand break. Shit, that was disturbing, bro. So Luke Cage, man, looks like it's gonna be a badass show.
Iron Fist looks cool.
Iron Fist looks great, man.
Yeah.
I like that Iron Fist trailer.
More things to binge on Netflix.
Yeah, they're set to come out at the same time? No, yeah.
I think a few months apart, but they're getting everyone ready for Defenders. I can't wait to see how everyone comes together. Like, I want to see Luke Cage with Daredevil and how they act with Iron Fist and Jessica Jones because she's a pain in the ass. It's going to be exciting to see how they all interact.
Our pain in the ass. Sorry, I'm just having a flashback. Go.
Everything Netflix has been putting out lately has been amazing. God
damn it.
Damn, we love it.
I'm pulling a
Stop
John
saying,
today.
stop saying that word.
You don't have a source on you.
Thesaurus, bro.
Can you borrow John's?
Should I
It's
edit
been
that out?
remarkable.
I'm not gonna edit shit. This podcast.
It's been
is
remarkable. I just watched Stranger Things, so
Do not spoil that, please.
we won't talk about it till maybe next episode.
Look, I don't care if you spoil it for the fucking listeners, but don't spoil shit for me.
Oh, I'm not doing it.
I went there, bro. I was the heel.
You know I'm the spoiler. Like you can't expect me not to spoil things, but thank you for telling me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So now
bro.
I won't.
You won't.
But Stranger Things is great. It hit me right in the Spielbergs. I just watched it all day. I was like, this show is E.T. and Stand By Me, which is a Stephen King movie, but
I see we've digressed. So we're gonna go back and jump into Luke Cage. We're gonna jump back.
What is
into
there really
Luke
to say
Cage.
about Luke Cage though? It
It's
was
a trailer.
minute-long
We can't-
it was a trailer.
I mean, it was
dissect it that
great.
long.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch it.
We'll dissect the show when this first season releases, because I'm sure we'll all watch that show in a matter of a few days.
Instead of talking about Luke
because
Cage,
some of us got things to do.
You'll watch that shit in a matter of like 2 days. I know your ass.
Yeah,
You'll be like,
when I'm worried about you spoiling it for me, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I gotta hurry up
I'm
and
gonna
watch
make
it.
sure I might spoil it for you.
because it was only a trailer, let's talk about the other teaser from Netflix and Marvel, which was Iron Fist.
Didn't we kind of talk about that?
I said it was great.
Yeah, we talked about that.
We said it was amazing.
He said it was
You missed
amazing.
it. I said it had all these.
forgot.
I said it had
He
Asian
forgot.
themes. It had Miss Madame Gao. I had all this shit, and you missed it. No, I'm kidding. We didn't talk about anything.
So what is
talk
so
about
are they setting up a sort of interconnected Netflix universe?
That
amongst
they are.
themselves?
That's exactly.
Is that what
that's
they're doing?
Defenders
Because-
is.
Because
gonna be-
that's
Sorry, what were you saying?
because that's going to be cool. What if they can get the movie guys into Netflix?
Well, they're the
that
New York
probably won't
City
happen.
Avengers.
That's a baseball team.
Hell's Kitchens.
It's the Hell's. Well, not necessarily just Hell's Kitchen. It's
Yeah,
it's
but
more.
you can't have a New
They're the
York
Defenders,
City
man.
But Robert-
Avengers without Spider-Man.
Robert Downey Jr. will do anything. So I mean, he could go to
Yeah,
Netflix.
really.
Like he will literally be in
Just pay
anything
him
you
$80
want.
million per episode. And he'll do it.
Honestly,
Right, he'll
I
do
kind
it.
of don't want them on there because they're just gonna fuck up the whole
Atmosphere.
feel
Well,
of that
Talking about
world.
the Avengers?
Yeah, man.
No, I
Fuck
get.
those guys.
I would like to see them like.
I like how they
interact on-
resort and they refer to those guys and the Avengers and all the incidents as like these fucking assholes. Like we're a dark world. Fuck those guys. Like we
Well,
got our own living, breathing entity here in Hell's Kitchen.
And all those characters
Fuck you
from the
guys.
Defenders, they're based a little more in reality, and there's a grittiness to it that it just doesn't fit in with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Maybe
It's Marvel The Wire.
Maybe come time. It is.
Wire.
The Mire.
The Mire.
It's
Isn't that where the
Marvel's Wire.
hobbits are from?
More
No,
Wire?
that's the Shire.
That's the Shire.
It's I mean, maybe that they'll fit in for like an Infinity War kind of plot line for the movies, but
They're gonna make B-movie cameos in the main movie. Like, hey guys, it's us, the Netflix guys. We're gonna go dive real
Right.
quick, and then we'll be back.
They're like running in one of the scenes, and the Avengers pass by.
They're like, we might have superpowers, but you guys go fly. We're just gonna jump right here, and kill
well, I mean,
shit.
didn't they say that there's gonna be like a shit ton more Marvel characters in Infinity War?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
already have like 65 heroes like written on the board. That
And
they're-
supposedly Marvel co-owns the Skrulls with Fox, so
Yeah.
we might get Skrulls
but
too.
not certain ones. It's so, like
Super Skrull, probably not, which is the best fucking one.
yeah, I think Fox owns that.
Fuck Fox.
Fox
Give me
has
free
all the
movie
good-
tickets, guys.
Fox has all the good shit.
They do. And they fuck it all in the ass.
But I mean,
Change the timeline, bitch. All right.
one thing that Fox owns that I wish Marvel owned was the Fantastic Four.
Me too, brother. Me too. I heard in 2020 they're going to get the rights back, or is that something that's...
I did hear something about
I mean,
Fantastic
Oh,
Four.
I think I know why. Because of that TV show we didn't talk about, Legion.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, Legion. And
You
you
didn't
didn't see
see
the
Legion.
trailer, but we're not going to take
Gosh.
another break for you, bro. Because you only get one
I only
trailer
get
break.
one break. I'm looking it up.
You get one trailer break and you got
I'm
to watch
sorry,
it
I got
on-
things to do
on
during the
silent.
day.
No, but Legion actually looks really fucking good.
It does. It has the definite FX quality feel to it. It looks twisted. It's a darker side of Heroes, darker than the show Heroes.
And I like how they said that the guy, I forget his name already. They're like, oh, he has like the power to be the most powerful mutant ever, and this guy's like a, you know what I mean? He's like a bimbo. Like he.
I like how they
doesn't
did the
even-
Bollywood sequence where he started dreaming shit and he was all dancing with all the
Yeah.
chicks, and then the
Yeah,
guy.
and it's like,
The guy was
wait,
like-
I don't think that part's important.
But I'm sure in that scene in the actual like TV show, that's not going to be the scene that corresponds to that cut in the trailer. They just did it for the comedy aspect.
maybe.
But it was a very good cut trailer. It was
Yeah.
definitely better cut than the theatrical release of Batman vs Superman.
Definitely had that FX quality.
Just thought I should throw that out there.
Yeah, you comparing the cuts from the trailer to the movie.
Everything is crucial, bro. Even the Justice League one was great, but you could tell that wasn't the trailer. as I had to tell you
It was
earlier,
special
because it was
footage.
too long.
Special footage.
Special footage because that flash sequence was a bit long.
Yeah, BVS was so bad that they needed to show special footage to remind everyone that
It's
DC
not
can
so
be fun.
bad. Yeah.
That DC
Hey,
can be fun, guys.
Superman was kind of smiling in the fucking
Right.
little poster. He's
Well,
kind
now
of smirking.
Now he's the
hope.
Boy Scout.
He's-
He's the Boy Scout.
He's got
again.
hope.
Well, that Jeff Johns line
he
about
is-
hope wasn't referring to the movies. I just wanted to throw that
By the
out.
way, what are the odds that a alien species, thousands of light years away, has one looks like humans, then has a letter S that looks like ours, but also a letter that means something in their language? Like, what are the odds of that ever happening?
And they speak
Like,
English.
and
Well,
they speak English.
Yeah, because Zod spoke English when he got here. He didn't do any little
Yeah,
translator.
he didn't do
Well,
it.
he did
No,
translate.
he
these
did
three out at the
translate-
end. Remember, it showed like in Asia, like him speaking Japanese, and then like in Mexico or wherever, him speaking Spanish. So
All right, I take that back. Can I edit that
Yeah,
out so I look smart?
Yeah, I mean,
And they raised Kal-El from like basically birth.
And his evil twin that lives in Britain named Henry Cavill.
I think we wouldn't have the same effect for the Krypton scenes if they were speaking another language. We had to read subtitles. So I'm saying
I
like
was like, wait, what? I was like, they got a Kryptonian cut? Like, damn, bro, I'm missing out on everything,
the
man.
Man of Steel Ultimate Edition.
Hell yeah, man. That would be dope if they spoke a weird language and they
It
spoke,
would be cool, but
they
like
spoke Elven.
you wouldn't have
Right.
the same effect like on like especially like on
Could have speak
Jor-El's death and all that stuff. I mean,
Because you wouldn't be like, damn, that was deep. I don't know what the
you'll
fuck
be in the
he
middle
said.
of reading what he's
But
saying.
those
as he's
subtitles
dying.
and those tears, bro, like, God, they just pulling at my heartstrings.
It could
man.
be Dothraki. It could be anything.
Yeah, man. When Khal Drogo died, I was like, damn.
nobody would know.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but damn, bro. that was brutal. But anyways, man, do you guys got anything else to say? Because if not, I'm gonna end this podcast because I have.
Well, we could real quick discuss about.
You can really quick discuss about that because I don't know shit about that. So
Well, okay,
I'll stay
anyways,
out of that.
well-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, we'll end it with Spider-Man: Homecoming. The villains are rumored to be Tinkerer, Shocker, and Vulture. I mean, we kind of saw Vulture coming with Michael Keaton being cast, but the Tinkerer and Shocker was I don't know if it was officially announced, but they have they showed like toys and action figures and stuff being shown at Comic-Con of those two villains. So I'm assuming everyone's assuming that all three of them are going to be in the movie, but I'm like 90% sure Vulture's the main bad.
Okay, real quick. Who the fuck is Tinkerer, bro?
He tinks on shit, dude.
He's a Tinkerer.
Is this like...
Well, I think he.
like- he
that's
like-
a really
he likes to tinker.
That's like
I don't
a
know shit
really
about him, but-
obscure villain.
From what I remember reading, he like built shit, so he'll be like part of the reason why Vulture gets the wings.
Exactly.
He's a builder. He's a buildo.
And maybe he built.
Maybe he builds the Shockers.
Maybe he builds Shocker's
Little
gauntlet
hand
or whatever.
squirt shocker thingies.
That's a really obscure...
Shoot lightning at your ass.
They're just delving into all the obscure characters. I
Yeah.
mean, next you know, there's going to be Matter Eater Man movie.
Was
and
it,
then
yeah.
There's going to be... He can eat anything
There's
that's
gonna be
matter.
Negasonic Teenage
Right.
Warheads and shit like that.
There's going to be...
you know?
All of a sudden,
Colossus.
all,
Who the fuck is that guy?
all of a sudden, Booster Gold's going to get a movie.
Directed by Greg
Which
Berlanti.
I wouldn't mind at all. I love
Playing-
Booster
you
Gold.
wanna
Eric
be
wants to be casted as.
He wants to be
Gold.
Booster Gold, bro.
Eric
I
does
wouldn't
have Eric does have the Legion ring.
He does,
I
bro.
do have that Legion ring.
He got it at Corga Comics. Shout out to the Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Anyways, bro, we gotta wrap this shit up, man. Yo, for Eric Kegley, John Kegley, special guest Anthony Rodriguez, I'm Rolly Gutierrez. Shout out to Carlos Pineda. We miss you, bro. Let me catch my breath. We're out of this motherfucker. Peace.
Let's go.